If you missed part 1 of this video, don't forget to go back and check that out as well. You can see it here in the playlist, and this playlist will be adding to as well. Welcome back to part 2 of Lily's dog training private lesson. Now, if you made it to the part 2, then that means you're really trying to look for some key information to help you train your dog, and you're in the right place, all right? So in this episode, we're gonna dive further into our private lesson with Tilly and her owner, and you'll get some more insight on how some of these private lessons go and just some more of the science behind it. Now, there's some training tips in here that you don't wanna miss, so stay tuned and keep watching, all right? We'll see you. So now we have to get into corrections.
Okay.
So corrections is literally anything you don't want her to do.
Okay.
Like verbally, like how I just corrected her, I just said, or you can, like if you have a leash on her, then while you verbally correct her, you say, but you also like just give a little tug with the leash. Yeah. So correction should come for like this, but also you correct by also taking away what it is that she's achieving.
I see.
You get it? So she jumps on me, so I walk away so that she falls down, and I say no. So I'm distancing myself, me the prize, the man with the treats, and I'm letting her know it's a no-no. So now she's kind of like in that trance of like, oh my God, what do I do? Sits. And that's when you just bring her back and you tell her to sit. So, this is like your reset kind of thing, right?
I see.
The sitting and commands in general, because it's just like commands are nice, but you use them a lot of times to keep your dog distracted from whatever it is you need to be distracted from. So it could be kids screaming down the street, running down the street, or anything. And see, now she decides to lay down instead of, so you want her to start making those choices.
Right.
But you have to, it's like you're putting her in a box with only 2 options, right? But you have to kind of create that situation for her. Not a girl. And the more you praise this, this is,
Yes.
I can praise that, right? But when she jumps on me, I correct her. Now, she might do it, because she's very, very smart, so she'll catch on really quick. So you may not have to correct her often, but you have to correct her at some point. Because if you never correct her, she's going to do it.
Exactly.
So that's the main thing. It's like you might not have to do it a lot, but you have to do it at some point. A lot of the behavior things are literally just like when you see it, you have to say something about it, good or bad, because you want her to either repeat it or never do it again.
Okay.
That's literally what it comes down to. So with dogs, everything is black and white. There is no like fuzzy gray line. It's like yes or no. So it's like, do you want your dog to continue nipping? No. Okay, so you correct every time.
Right.
Period.
And so no nip would be okay to say?
Yeah, you can say no nip. You can say
no?
You can say no nipping, Like you can literally say any kind of phrase, but let that be your negative catchphrase, from now on.
Because I didn't know about confusing, because no means no for a lot of things. So
Right,
I didn't know
right.
if I needed to use a different word for that, so she would understand.
I mean, I say no to my dogs as well. I mean, sometimes something happens and I can't think of, I need to say this specific word for this dog.
So it's just easy.
Right. Sometimes I say no as well, but after I say no, depending on what my dog is doing, I'll still say like the word of like leave it. So that's another word that I usually leave it.
Because she will pick up things outside. I use drop it, and she drops whatever.
Right, but drop it is if she already
totally
she has to have it. Yeah. Leave it is she never gets it in the first place.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Good.
So
Okay.
leave it. You
Leave
can
Leave it.
yeah, leave it. You can train with anything. Some
Okay.
trainers I use treats like to train it with leave it. You can have a treat in your hand, hold it out, say leave it. Every time she goes for it, you take it away.
Oh, okay.
Like stuff like that. And then on the flip side, when you're walking your dog, she likes to chase like leaves and stuff, right?
Yes.
So if you're walking with her and she's wanting to chase a leaf, while you're walking, you say leave it, and you give her a tug and you continue to walk. If you stop at any point, then she's gonna stop with you.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to stay mobile when you're doing
Right.
it. A lot of times, the first thing that people think to do with their dogs is usually wrong. Because it's usually something that we're thinking from our point of view.
Right.
So I even have that still as a dog trainer. Sometimes I think of something like, Nah, that won't work. That'll work for me, maybe, you know, or for a baby, maybe that'll work. Stay, sits down. Good girl, atta girl, yes. So with treats, you're gonna be able to make her do like a lot of things. So you can lure her, and if you can do this with the dog, then you pretty much can do anything with that dog.
That's good to know.
That's pretty much with like
I don't
with
have
any
it.
dog.
She said, but you
Come.
got them, and I wonder.
Come. Come. Ah, tricked you. Come here. Sits. Good. Down. Sits. Down. Good down. Atta girl. All of this is like, yeah, literally just the more you do it, the better it will get for her. Come. Sits.
Well, that's good to
Down.
know in the morning before I feed her I can do this.
Yeah,
In
and
a few minutes.
yeah, because it does take some patience sometimes. So like you see here, sometimes, you know, I just have to go up and down.
Yeah.
Good girl. But she will figure it out quick. But see, right there, she starts to get a little like aggressive for it.
Yeah.
So I pull it away from her and
I see.
reset completely. Sits. So whenever, good girl.
It's like telling her.
Oh, good girl.
She was like, he's not giving me
So whenever she goes overboard, you
Yeah.
just reset her and
Oh, okay.
you remind her like, you know, you have to stay in these limits, you know, she
Yeah.
has limitations. With my dogs, like if I do it once or twice with a few treats, after that kind of gets them going for like, if I just have my hand like this, then they're just like, you might have a treat in it. Then I don't have to give them a treat every
Right,
time
exactly.
to do it, you know, so.
Because I noticed sometimes you didn't have to give her a treat.
Yeah, sometimes I try not to, and then, you know, you can pet them for praise too.
Right.
So all of that is like, yeah, all of that is like good stuff that you can do to continue it and,
Okay.
you know,
Perfect.
to just, yeah, get her mind more level, I guess.
Yes.
I guess is what you're looking for.
All right.
So separation anxiety, I think
Yes.
that was the last one.
Okay. Yeah.
So when you leave and she's alone, I would leave her with something. So like a bone or something like that.
Okay.
And then when you come back, you take the bone away from her
Ah.
and you put it up.
Okay.
And when you leave again, you give her the bone again. You know, that's one thing you can do. If you've been enjoying this video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Do you have a patch of grass in your yard?
Yes.
You can like take food or treats and sprinkle it in the grass
okay.
too, and then she can like go out and sniff it
Okay.
out. But those are really good too to do right before you leave. Like if you do that
Okay.
like 3 or 4 times, if you give it to her like 3 or 4 times before you leave, her brain is like fizzled, you know, it's like
Yeah.
fizzed out. So like mental stimulation is perfect for a dog, especially like before you leave, because I mean they might whine when you leave,
Right.
but they'll be so tired. So with small dogs, like get down, sits, atta girl. So with small dogs, with any dog usually you could just hold your leg out kind of like in a certain way. Bigger dogs like mine, I hold my knee out sometimes when they try to jump on me. But try to make it a norm that when she's in the air, she gets nothing from you. So she
Right.
doesn't get
Okay.
anything. Yeah, so it's a no talking, no touching, no eye contact.
Gotcha.
When she's doing things bad,
Yeah.
no talking, no touching, no eye contact, nothing. So if you like cold shoulder her, like, you know, like a lot of times when my dogs approach me in a way and I'm like, I don't like that, you know, but I don't necessarily want to say it to them,
Yeah.
then I'm very cold shoulder. I'll just like turn, you hold control by not giving them the eye contact, talking to them.
Because I've
Or
noticed she
touching them.
loves to stare at you.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
yeah.
looking? Are you looking?
So the way you communicate with a dog is through touching them, talking to them, stop, or yeah, just literally looking at them. If you've ever seen it, like you could be sitting down somewhere, you just look at the dog, and the dog is like sitting down, and all of a sudden the dog stands up and maybe walks towards you just from you looking.
And two, this she just
You
did
don't
it.
catch it.
She just did it.
So say it again. If you're doing something
Like
outside.
if she's barking at somebody
Mm-hmm.
and you call her name and she looks at you, then you break that focus that she had. Does that make sense?
Yes and no.
'Cause most of the time she just ignores her name.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's
Because
why I
your dog
said-
will just ignore your name. So if you're out with your dog and your dog sees something and they're barking, then you should do something to just distract them.
Yeah.
Everything that you're doing is like redirecting is the word I should say.
Exactly.
So yeah, you're redirecting their attention. So yes, you can call her, you can say Tilly, but if you just say Tilly and then she turns and looks at you, she's like, what?
Then she goes back.
Right, and then she's like, oh, nothing? Okay, right.
Yes.
So you can say like Tilly and then like give her a command like sit or
See,
come
that's
or
what
you
I
know
was
something like
thinking
that.
After I watched you, I thought that's what I need.
Yeah, so it has to be a follow-up. You can't just like you call your dog, yes. Like maybe in one of the videos you see, I get Freedom's attention, and then when I have her attention, then I can talk to her and ask her. But I can call Freedom, my dog, and she can still be staring at the distraction. And if I tell her sit, then she's not gonna sit. Or she may sit, but it's only because she's hearing me, but she'll still keep looking at the distraction. But that's not what you want.
Yeah.
So you need
That
to,
makes sense.
yeah. So
I felt that, but that's what I wanted to ask you.
yeah. And honestly, most of the time to get my dog's attention, I usually don't say their name.
Right.
I usually say like a sound or something. The name is usually the name is usually more used like I guess intimately. I guess so like
I see what you're saying.
I might say like come, sit, good girl, Freedom. You know, like something like that I'll use it for, or no, Freedom. You know, something like that I'll use it for. But it's like if my dog is already looking at me, then I'll tell them their name or I'll say their name. But I usually don't use it to get their attention if they're distracted.
Okay.
They learn to ignore it. It just,
Yeah.
So that was part 2 to Chili's private training lesson. That's like a tongue twister for me. She did so well. She did amazing. And I know her owner is going to keep being consistent and stay doing the right things. And it'll only be better for Tilly, and Tilly is going to grow, and she's going to be an amazing dog. This just goes to show that size does not matter. You can have a big shepherd-like dog, or you can have a small Shih Tzu-like dog like Tilly, and they can both be obedient, they can listen, and they can learn, most importantly. All right? So thank you for watching this video. I highly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video down below, leave us a comment, and subscribe. Peace.